basically looked like an entire control group of Hydralisks right there, chasing down these Zealots. More Hydralisks trying to come up and support this. And again, Hydralisks not the right unit set for this map with all these Dark Swarms all over the place. And more Psystorm going off all over another group of Hydralisks, losing about 3 or 4 there, leaving the rest weak. And it looks like finally Jaedong's going to be able to chase this off, but he's just bleeding units here. He's just absolutely... more Psystorm going off, forcing those Hydralisks back. And, oh, man, you can just see every time they stop for even half a second, more Psystorm going off on top of them, and they have to pull back and retreat. And that's just really... and it looks like he's going to lose that Archon right there, but really no big loss. Those two guys, those two Templar did more than their weight in damage with those Psystorms, and more attacking out in the field. Managed to take that Observer down, but no lurker, so it doesn't make a difference. Psystorm going off everywhere there, taking down a ton of units. And Jaedong, come on, you gotta come up with something else. A ton of cannons down to that northern location, kind of blocking out. I'm not sure if he's concerned as much about getting any sort of resources out of that, but he just wants, I think, the gas and to keep that out of Jaedong's hands. He doesn't want a large macro player like Jaedong basically out-macroing him, out-producing him. Jaedong actually running out of res out of his national and secondary, we saw right there. A single lurker in position here. And really, I feel like almost every single engagement has been in Stork's favor thus far. It looks like level 2 melee upgrade up for Jaedong at the moment now. And a large engagement again, Psystorm going again. Oh man! Stork is just being so precise with his Psystorms today. That second one missed a little bit, didn't catch any of those lurkers. Jaedong stopping a little bit, but he's basically forcing Jaedong to just commit a ton more micro than he is with his units. And as you can see, that force getting absolutely devastated. And I wouldn't be surprised if Stork, to kind of supplement this in a second, just really quickly switched into Dark Templar. And now Jaedong's just screw it. He's just going to start tossing units at this force. And there you can see the Dark Templar mixed in with the Hydralisks, and there's no Overlord there to be seen. And even if there was, I think those Dragoons could easily take them all down. So Stork doing everything right now, and Hydralisks out in the open. He needs to be careful. He might lose those Hydralisks if Stork pressed down. Stork just going to patrol the middle, protect that upper left, and just going to absolutely starve Jaedong out. And it doesn't look like there's any resources left at the main. as long as he control about that basically the 3 o'clock position and hold kind of the entire north section of the map, he's going to end up winning this in long term. Still layer tech, and I haven't seen any sign Queen Nest going to camp out those Zealots at that 3 o'clock position. And Stork definitely kind of winning the resource battle, definitely winning the micro battle at this point. And it looks like he can just basically keep doing what he's doing, and he's going to win this in the long term. It's up to Jaedong to come up with something to kind of supplement this. And Psystorm all over in that Dark Swarm, basically forcing the units out of there, and man, just absolutely devastating him with Psystorms left and right, and then immediately turning them into Archons. Jaedong trying to push up with what he has left, but Stork doing a fantastic job screening with those Zealots and then keeping those Dragoons behind. And another Archon goes down. Now Stork is going to pull back because it looks like Jaedong has finally gotten a large enough force. He's managed to take out all the Templar, so no Templar left to Psystorm, and that's basically what the difference is right here. Going to chase these units all the way up, forcing those lurkers to kind of plant there until he gets more Psystorm in the area and more Hydralisks going down. Just backing up long enough to bring in some more Templar to Psystorm more across the map. And this is really, I like this strategy by Stork. This is really favorable strategy in this, and I don't know why Jaedong decided to go Hydralisk on a map like this. I don't think they're very effective units. They are very effective units usually when you see a wide open area kind of like this, but not when there's kind of Dark Swarm, or not when you're facing a Protoss like Stork. More Psystorm going off. I don't think I even need to announce it anymore. Just Psystorm, just absolutely devastating Jaedong at this point. Just raking him over, and a lot of Dragoons now, not as many Zealots, but as you can see, Stork supplementing a few Zealots up here. But again, Stork just basically just pulling back whenever he needs to, whenever he's out of Psystorm, and forcing kind of the push into it, and just absolutely being perfect with that today. I haven't seen him. I've seen him, I think, misplace one Psystorm thus far. Otherwise, it's been extremely effective. And now Jaedong pressing up again into these Dragoons, going to try to press this attack. He's got a couple lurkers behind him. Managed to take out 2 of those observers, those Hydralisks, though still hunting that observer. A little bit of micromanagement miscue while getting hit by those lurkers. He did manage to split that force. And it looks like Stork at the moment missing a little bit of something. He wasn't producing a lot of forces there. Pushing up now now at that main, wow, Jaedong actually outproducing Stork all of a sudden. I'm not sure why Stork didn't keep up that unit production. Jaedong out-macroing him at this moment, going to take all those cannons down to push up. That layer still up, and wow, Jaedong actually shifting this. I'm not sure what happened, but basically Stork not macroing very well, even though I think he had the resources to do it. And all of a sudden, Jaedong basically just threw a lot of units at him, and he has a superior unit count. Stork trying to push up and do some damage here, but it looks like that Dark Templar I think is going to be easily taken care of by those two Hydralisks. And now pushing up on the main, another large grouping, and that's the grouping he needs. But it's right on his front door. He needs to be careful here. He's going to lose his holdings to the north if he can't basically push these units out. And that's to Jaedong's favor. Basically what Stork needed to do, more Side Storm going off. Oh, beautiful. Just, ouch. Getting rid of all that control boot. But I think Jaedong's just immediately going to be able to supplement it back. Stork needs to push up to the north. If he can't push up to the north and defend those two northern locations, Jaedong is going to take this match out of his hands. And I was very surprised by that. A few seconds, it looked like Stork just got kind of distracted. I'm not sure what happened there, but lacking a little bit in macro management. Looks like he still has those other holdings staked out. He's still winning kind of the overall resource battle, and Jaedong running out of resources now, so I don't think he can afford to basically keep pushing these units. It looks like a drop to that northern location, but cannons, a lot of cannons in the way, and it looks like I think Stork is going to be able to fight this off. That's a lot of cannons. I'm not sure if that's enough to fight it off, and if he blocks enough with those units and brings in these zealots especially, he's going to be able to take care of this force. Jaedong, as you can see, just holding back there, and that lurker going down, yeah, see, there's nothing you can do. Jaedong going to get pressed in the corner and going to lose, it looks like, all of these units to those zealots. Just going to try, I'm not sure if he's going to try to pull them out or just going to move them around and do what he can. He's just going to keep pulling them back, and maybe he'll try to push up and attack in the meantime while these zealots are out of position. But yeah, he's going to end up losing all those forces right there. And Jaedong, it looks like he's going to move these zerglings around. He's just going to try to find the forces out there so he can try to rebuild his economy right now, trying to get another hatchery down, but that's going to be very vulnerable. Stork goes after that right now. He can take the match right now, and as you can see, Jaedong just really low on resources. He was out macroing for just a sliver of a second there, but wow, a ton of Templar up. This is firmly in Stork's hands, I think. As soon as Stork decides to kind of push that attack against the current holdings of Stork, and wow, one looks like a big push from Jaedong coming out, and he really needs to defend that attack right there. This is going to be the engagement that determines the game right here. And Psystorm going down, plenty of Psystorm for Stork, so I think he's going to come ahead, taking care of all of those Zergers. And man, it was there for, what was that, a 5-second engagement? Just absolutely devastating Jaedong's forces, and pushing him back into the ground. Wow. And really, the Stork just doing everything right here and going to Psystorm these, again, Psystorm all these Hydralisks. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Just everything going right for Stork, everything going wrong for Jaedong. And again, I think Stork can take his time. He's got the resources to supplement, where Jaedong's the one who needs to hurry up and press this back. And we'll see if Stork immediately kind of goes a beeline for the coast here, and then immediately kind of joins up with the grouping he already has, makes a beeline for a coast, and yeah, it looks like that is what he's going to do, and then kind of pushes in on that last maybe hope or production area for Jaedong. And yeah, there's GD from Jaedong. Jaedong realizing he cannot produce enough res to keep up with Stork at this point. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. That was very entertaining. Basically, wow, Stork just devastating everything with Psystorm, with his masterful use of Psystorm. Yeah, this has been another English commentary by Diggity. I'll talk to you guys later.